Are we live? Are we live, my friends? Oh, I think we might be live. Hey, alright, we are live. Welcome in, everybody. This is the Death School solo run in Wizard101. This is episode... Honestly, it's kind of crazy. Episode number 26. We are hopefully going to finish Avalon today. World 8. We are hopefully going to start World 9 today. We will have to find out about that, though. Because obviously we still got the final dungeon that we need to do. And if I struggle, I'm going to have to get in touch with my brother to be my meat shield. Obviously, I'm going to follow my own rules and do what I can first. But alright, let's do a, let's actually do a beginning of the stream progress check. I've decided I want to start doing these. I'm trying to be a little more consistent with the progress checks, so let's take a look. I know where we were last time, so I'm gonna bump it down. We are on quest number 137 of 161, so we are getting pretty close. We might hit the end of Avalon today, depending on how lengthy things are. And for those of you who are fans of me going into cheating battles blind, there is a cheating battle in this quest, so this will be interesting, hey? Alright, well first off, we are talking to the Lady of the Lake in Lakeshore. This is where we left off last time, for those of you who were not here. Alright. Let's rock and roll, my friends. Let's get busy. Game? Please? Please don't do this. Oh, okay. Oh, Lady of the Lake, how majestic.
A glorious wizard and a knight of the weird, both in one. Truly, this is a portentous day.
I hope so.
Of course I was expecting you, clever child. None other than an apprentice of Merle Ambrose could have freed me, or found Queen Gwendolyn, or defeated the Bane Worm.
Okay.
Come, gaze upon the stele of Nicole and see what name is prophesied to restore Avalon.
As you approach the floating stele of Nicole, you feel an immense power and weight pushing down upon you. There is a hum of energy,
Oh god.
a swirl of mana, and a flash upon the stone.
It is my wizard's name. Hey, Infamous! What's happening, dude? Morning to you!
Glorious, no? You have come to ask me about the Sword of Kings. I have returned it to its place of rest in Castle Avalon. Do not fear, the Pendragon cannot draw it, for he is tainted. The sword waits until you are ready to face the wild hunt.
I could do that right now.
Come, meet me outside this Tower of Sorrow.
Okay. But that's cool, though, that the wizard's name is up there.
There are 2 more knightly shrines you must visit before you will be deemed worthy of drawing the Sword of Kings.
Yes.
One is here, the other harder to reach. But first things first.
What?
We need to restore the shrine to mercy of a gentle rain from above upon the place beneath on both givers and takers. The stag chargers on the shore stole Mercy's shield, while the strangler goblins have Mercy's sword. Will you get them back?
Oh boy. Alright. Well, we're not at the cheating boss part of this yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, friends. Oh, I was like, where's my mouse? But yeah, hope you're doing well, Infamous. Hopefully those baby kittens are also doing well. Those baby kittens. They're just too adorable. I love them. They're doing well, probably in there sleeping right now because they were playing all morning. Aww! That's adorable. This is the babies. Yeah, I know you said they're getting adopted pretty soon. That's exciting. So we got the Strangler Goblins, now we gotta get the other guys. Alright, Stag Chargers, I think those are these guys. No, they're further up. They'll be 8 weeks old this Thursday. And I'm meeting people this upcoming weekend so they can see them and probably take a couple at a time. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll just go back. Come on. There we go. I think the weird is the closest I can get with the teleporters. Or maybe Dundara might be the closest. We'll see. Maybe not then. I honestly don't know what's gonna be the closest, but I don't want to trek through the entire world, though. Probably should have made a marker or something, but... Okay, that's not gonna work. So maybe it is Dundara. Even though it's a 700 walking distance. It's sending me to Caerleon. Yeah, Avalon is pretty big. It's a pretty big world, and there's only 4 teleporters. You did say something, I don't reply fast because I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Oh, don't worry about it. I was gonna say, I thought I saw you on, Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Because I saw the thing on Discord. No, I never expect immediate replies from anybody. Yeah, I played several of the Assassin's Creed games. They're pretty good, for the most part. The first game I absolutely could not beat the final boss slash thing of. What the heck? Maybe it is off of Caerleon. Oh my god. I am losing my marbles, Infamous. Someone needs to get over to my house and whack me upside the head because I am losing my marbles. I clearly cannot navigate this map. I'm trying to 100% all the areas as I beat the game. Yo! 54 hours and maybe a half done. Okay. Yeah, there was one that I have for the Switch that I really liked. I can't remember its name, but you get like 6 other people that can like do all sorts of things. Like they can pretend one of them can pretend you're a prisoner. I can't remember them all, but it's... But there's a couple where I think you get allies and like you can summon them and they can do crazy things or funny things and... Yeah, this was definitely the closest one, Caerleon. That makes sense. Alright, let's head back to where we were and get back on track, shall we? Pardon the brief delay, chat. I lost my marbles this morning. Clearly. Clearly, I need to start slugging my coffee before I start streaming. I have it in front of me, but maybe I need to start slugging it while we're in combat with the stag chargers. Oh, speaking of the spear... Hopefully I won't need it, but I got it in my hand. I never played any on the Switch, but I played all the mainline games before Unity/Syndicate. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to get up and head to my living room to find out what the name of the game was. Because it's probably just like, you know, a port to the Switch. Like, it's just available on the Switch, but it's also available on other platforms and systems. You know what I mean? I'd have to get up and go find the box, because I have them all in a display case in my living room. And I am stunned. Great! Yep, I'm stunned. I cannot do anything. Yeah, I know I've played, Assassin's Creed 1. I think I've played 2, 3, Brotherhood. I think I may have played Black Flag at some point. I'm just trying to think of all the ones that I've played. Yeah, I don't know the Assassin's Creed games as well as I know certain other series of games, but I do know of it, and I've played a good bit of it, regardless. There's so many games now. Yeah, it's kind of like what happened to, Final Fantasy, because I know there's a crap ton of Final Fantasy games. The same thing happened to, I don't know if you're familiar with the Ratchet and Clank series from the PlayStation. Infamous, but...
You fight as fiercely as King Artorias once did.
But there's a crap ton of Ratchet and Clank games, too.
Restore the Shrine to Mercy. Your sharp eyes will see a portal appear leading beneath the waves. Do not fear. The portal will ensure you can breathe beneath Nimue. I will meet you below to show you the path to the final shrine.
Hey, nice. Leveled up. Yeah, I had Ratchet and Clank on PS2. Yeah, I grew up with it. I grew up with it, Infamous. It was a game series me and my dad always played when I was a little girl. And I actually also played it on the channel. Believe it or not. I have a whole series where I played a bunch of Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank.
You restore the shrine to mercy of a gentle rain from above upon the place beneath on both givers and takers. You hear the crash of waves and see a portal rising up to reveal the way below.
The Pendragon's foul magic even reaches under the lake's surface, this most sacred of places. He has done much harm to Avalon. The last shrine is located far beneath Castle Avalon. There is no way to reach it from above without facing the Pendragon, and he would kill you without the Sword of Kings. We will be sly and sneak you in from below. We must rebuild the broken teleporter arch. Defeat the drowned knight for the first piece of the teleporter arch.
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a cheat? I feel like there's supposed to be a cheat. Hold on. I'm looking at the quest book. Yeah, there was supposed to be a cheat during Black Magic Woman, but we never fought any... Well, we fought a little bit, but... What? I think this guide might need to get updated because I was expecting to have to deal with a cheater. Because like we didn't have to fight a boss at all during the last couple of quests, but we're gonna be in a second here. I mean, not that I mind because cheaters are annoying, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. There's one called AC. What does that mean? Deal with a cheater. And it's supposed to be a cheat. So, Infamous, I can elaborate a little bit. So I'm gonna put a link in the chat here. This is gonna be to a website called The Final Bastion. It's a... oh, come on. It's the website I've been using to kind of keep track of our quests in the game. So the way the guide is laid out is it has the quest's name, and it has things like, you know, interact, explore, talk, DNC, defeat and collect, mobs, you know, just killing regular enemies. Instances, so like dungeons. There will be words in red, like cheat, which means there's an enemy that has cheats, and they can like cast things out of turn. They can do things like if you cast a certain thing, they do something, or if you don't do something, they do something. And then you as the player just have to adapt to that and still try to win. And then there's also like double bosses that are in red. So if that helps, this is the... and this is for Avalon specifically, but there's this guy made a guide for every single one. I see. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would help to give you a little more context, because I can understand how the way I worded it could be kind of confusing. But if you look on quest number 137 on this guide that I posted in chat, if you have a chance to, you'll notice that there's cheat in red, which means that there's an enemy in that quest line that cheats. But we've gotten all the way through it and we never saw anything that cheated. The vast majority of the time, this guide has been correct, but I think there just might be a slight error in that particular segment, because I've been using this to kind of prepare and, you know, keep track of the questing and figure out where the cheats are, where the longer instances are, just to kind of get an idea of where we are at in the run. Alright. So with that, let's go ahead and continue. And that guy is death, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss in a prism. Or I could just try to pierce through his resistance with the spear, but I also have a storm enemy that I need to keep in mind of, because I can see it. I'll put both in there just in case, because it can't hurt.
Who dares come to this place of broken virtue and abandon hopes? This cave will be your tomb hereafter.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I may attack the corrupted water spirit earlier. Like, use the trap on him. And then try to knock him out with the Wraith. And then I can hard focus the boss without fear of Leviathan taking away my prep. But he's got 3,000 HP, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, maybe a couple 35s ought to be enough to knock this guy out. Yeah, I'll save my 45 for the boss, like the 45 double spear. I think that's what I'll do. Get this minion out first. Then I always got reshuffle. Well, actually, do I want to get a Dark Pact out? Probably. Well, because then it'll help me for the boss as well, so it really can't hurt. Plus, then it's more likely that he's gonna die, even if I end up with a gross overkill. I'd rather have a gross overkill than not kill them. I will be brutally honest with all you guys. Even if it's like 10,000 damage and they got like 5,000 HP, I don't care. I want to make sure that they die. Alright. He's just doing a natural attack. That's actually not bad for a natural. Almost 500? Would have been over 500 if my resistance wasn't so high. That's a lucky crit. Let's see if it's enough. It probably is. Beautiful. Yeah, I definitely needed Dark Pack to make sure that he would have died, otherwise he probably wouldn't have. So that was actually smart. Real. Hey, Shiki! Yo! Yo. Shiki, do you have Titanfall yet? You know I have to ask. Come on, Shiki. If I was able to pay for this game when I was younger, I would have gone so hard. Yeah, Infamous. I played it a lot with my brother when I was a kid. When I was a little kid. Like, I first picked this game up when I was 11. And I've played it on and off ever since then with him. If you guys are interested, maybe towards the end of the stream, I'll do a showcase on my Fire Wizard. Kind of show you what kind of crazy stuff that she's getting into with my little brother. Because we're trying to get through the rest of the game if we can. Because now there are 17 main worlds, and we are on, I think, number 16 of that, so... Let's see, Shiki! I see you, Shiki! I love that emoji, Shiki. I'm sorry, it's funny. We gotta get you integrated. We need more people. We've got like 12. I tried to play for free when I was younger, but we had a Windows 98 PC that was upgraded to Win XP and it barely ran anything. Oh, no! But yeah, Infamous, this is a really enjoyable game. Like, I really love it. Both in this solo run and also just with my little brother, like, going through the crazy cheats and... We didn't have a modern computer until like 09, and then by then I had a 360. Oh, okay. But yeah, maybe I'll do a sneak peek with my Fire Wizard at the end of the stream if you guys are interested in that. Show you guys some of the crazy stuff that she can tackle. Like, show you how nuts things can really get once you get to that point in the game. Fire for the win. Indeed, Shiki. Fire is my main. Fire is my main girl. So, yeah, now he's got fortified, but I've got double spear. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna switch over to balance pips, actually, so that when I cast the scarecrow... Alright, let's go ahead and cast the Scarecrow. Is he gonna change it? He didn't. Alright. Well, he's probably got an 80% resistance, so this probably is not gonna do much. Realistically. I do got double spear, so it's gonna help, but... You know, honestly, that's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be worse. Alright, well, I'm gonna cast the Prism before I reshuffle, actually, but... Just so that I can attack a little bit quicker. And then if I get the trap, I can toss that on him. Alright. And that also gives me another round to get more pips. So that I can maybe attack a little bit sooner. Alright, let's get my cards back. Ooh, okay, we've got a good start. Now we've got amplify. Wow, amplify both blades, double spear. Dang, that's a great start. That's like all my prep in my hand. That's pretty lucky. He's really a fan of that. He's really a fan of fortify, isn't he? But yeah, I'm thinking for my fire wizard, what I'll do is I'll go to the farthest world that I have access to, and like just go fight a random mob or something, because some of the later game bosses are like, well, actually, I might have to look it up. Like, maybe I can find a boss, like a late world boss. Like, if I use the Final Bastion guide, I might be able to find something. Like, find a crazy boss that I could fight by myself. Just to show you guys the craziness. Maybe if I get up to, like, for a bathroom break or something, I'll look it up. See if I can find something good. I'm sure I can find something good. Alright. I've already casted Dark Pact, so unfortunately that weakness is gonna stick with me. So that's gonna be kind of annoying. I do want to get through that fortify, so I am maybe gonna go single spear. I don't think I need to go double spear. Oh, maybe not. If you recast it though, hopefully I'll be able to get a spear up so I can get through it. Yeah, I've got enough pips to maybe go... Well, yeah. You know, I probably could attack him now and kill him, to be honest. I think out loud a lot with this run, so for those of you who are newer here or may not have been here that frequently for the run, I do think out loud a lot. As far as, like, planning and playing my cards. I was sure that was gonna be enough, but maybe Amplify would have given it that extra kick, but ew, yeah, this is not gonna be enough, is it? Well, maybe with the Prism and Amplify it might be enough, but I do still have a Dark Pact Blade. I was thinking I was gonna do more, but maybe I underestimated a little. Hopefully I will not have to flee and return and fight this guy again. Because that'd be kind of silly, but... Because I do not have a second copy of Reshuffle in the deck, either. Let's see what happens. Slightly doubtful, but we'll see. Yeah, he's probably gonna block, but... Let's see. Okay, cool. Never mind. Alright, he's dead. Alright, we're done. Nice.
It cannot be. My blade has dulled.
Hey, we got the teleport
my
arch.
shield has failed.
Hey, alright, cool. Rock and roll. Alright, we are done. Well, with that. The swimming. Yep. Let's keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? I loved finding Nemo as a kid, you guys. So if you hear me like singing
The drowned
while
knight
swimming,
broke
like
his vows of bravery and loyalty when he refused to face a worm. He left Sir Brennan to stand alone.
Really?
Sir Brennan slew the worm but lost his hand. The Drowned Knight was found and defeated, and must dwell here evermore.
Oh, okay.
The next piece you need is guarded by a lock spriggan, a nasty piece of work called Care Knucklebones.
No problem, that's also my childhood. Well, I'm glad it's not just me, because it was a big thing for me when I was a kid. Finding Nemo. Which is also why in Deep Rock, I have the, like, mine seagulls for swarmers. It's epic. It was 67 degrees the last 2 days, and now it's 37! I just walk outside and about froze. Yeah, that's drunk weather for you, Infamous. Where I live, we get some pretty drunk, crazy weather as well. It's not fun. I feel the pain.
Crawfish, a wizard! What have I ever done to you or your kind that forces you to barge in here and take my stuff? I mean, other than the looting and the pillaging.
Yeah, I totally feel it, Infamous. I have the same problem. Yeah, the exact same issue. I live in the south, but I live in the mountains. Oh, okay. It has honestly been too warm, but it was kind of nice. 67 is not that bad. Unless you're, like, cooking under the sun. Like, if you're sitting under the sun, it's gonna feel warmer, but... I mean, 67 for me is beautiful, especially if it's, like, sunny out, with a light breeze, maybe. Like, that's just beautiful to me. I love it. Alright, well, I am stunned, so I can't do anything. But I can... prep. I was supposed to be in the mid... Nah, it's not supposed to be that warm this time of year. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had some very strange February weather where I live a couple weeks ago. It was like 70. It was so weird. Lows in the 30s, but it was lows in the 50s and highs near 70. Dang! That's crazy. Yeah, and we've had some winters where I live where we get the opposite extreme, where we end up with temperatures that dip, like, so cold one year that our furnace went out because my mother left the door open before we went on a weekend-long vacation. We are surprised that the cats did not escape the house. Like, we were able to find them. But yeah, our furnace was out when we got home. They were saying we were gonna get a bunch of snow this winter, but we never did, and that's running out of time. Yeah, there's not a lot of time left for, like, to get snow. There's not a lot. Yeah, get that spear so then I can get through Fortify. Make sure that thing dies. Come on, where's my 35? There it is. Okay. And then I should be able to cast Wraith and knock it out, kind of like the last minion. Yeah, I would have liked to save the spear for the boss because of Tower Shield, but at least I'll have one of them in the form of the Spirit Spear. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast it, knock him out. Yeah, we've only had a couple major snowstorms where I live this year. Normally we get a lot more, like, snow. Alright, minion is out. Now it's just boss. It's gonna be annoying because, you know, stunning and tower shield, but honestly that's much less of an issue than Leviathan, so I definitely wanted to get rid of that minion. Alright, we are looking good otherwise, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start gearing up for a reshuffle, because I know I'm gonna need it. Yeah, Infamous, especially with it now being March. Like, crazy. Princess Jasmine uses Deathblade. Yeah. Yeah, she's not the one giving me the Deathblade, though. That's one of my equipment pieces. I think it's my hat that gives me a 45% Deathblade. But yeah, Princess Jasmine is Sabrina's pet. She gives me, like, all my accuracy boost, and I need that. And she does give me a little extra damage and some extra resistance. So she's, like, my baby. Oh yeah, because I keep using balance spells, it's gonna keep taking my balance pips away. Honestly, it's whatever, I can replace it, but... Alright, amplify. Let's get that out. I'm not gonna be able to kill it, but, you know, I can get some good damage off. At least. Oh, the snow angel! Alright, here we go. Da-da-da-da. 35, double spear, single spear. Yeah, not a bad hit. That's actually a good hit. Alright, I might be able to knock him. Well, we'll see what prep comes up in my hand, and we'll see how fast we can knock him out, but... Alright. Yeah, I didn't do a nighttime stream yesterday because my birthday party with the family went a little bit later than I thought it would. I've kind of set a realistic limit of when I will start nighttime streams, and it was kind of past that point. I know I said I was going to do DRG Survivor yesterday, but maybe I'll do that today. I am going over for dinner again tonight, though, because my brother's home on spring break. So he's hanging out with us. Yeah, I definitely need the double spear. That's required at this point. Because he's got a tower shield. It's become so much easier to deal with ice armies now that I've got the spears. Because if I go double spear, they only have a 10% shield, not a 50% shield. That is a massive difference. So, totally worth the time to play those cards. Yeah, Storm and Myth enemies, though, are still a pretty big threat, so I have to be really careful with them. Storm less so, because I realized that that Dark Pact and Spirit Spear can actually be bait for a Leviathan if I play my higher value cards first, and then play the Spear in front of them, because it'll take the cards I most recently played, rather than the cards that were played first, I came to find out. It's kind of like how the traps and prisms work. Okay. Yeah, and I told my brother yesterday that I was well on my way to finishing Avalon, so hopefully, he did have stuff he wanted to do today, but I did tell him that if I need him, you know, I'd like him to be on standby, so that the time delay for finishing off Avalon is not as long as it was for Zepharia. I would like to keep going into World 9 and start getting into some real craziness. Oh great, now he's got Fortify, that's gonna make it tricky. I do have double spear. Hopefully double spear, yeah. If I can gear up for a double attack, that'll be good. If I do Amplify and Double Attack, I shouldn't need Dark Pact, especially if I attack twice in quick succession. They should be good. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's interesting. So it pierces through Fortify first. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. The more you know.
Salt my codfish! I'm done for!
That's actually something I didn't know. That is good to know regardless, though. It would make sense if Fortify got triggered first, because it's technically an aura surrounding you, and the shield is underneath. So it'd be a 65 damage reduction total. You know, then minus 40 because of the double spear. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, Lady of the Lake. Hi.
Lock's brigands are nasty creatures. They tear things up and rip them down, and you can never get the smell of brine out.
What?
The boggy cave should be empty. Go in and grab the teleporter arch piece.
Okay. You say it should be empty, Lady of the Lake. I don't know about that, my friend. It never is. Listen. It never is empty, my friend. Alright. In we go. Especially if there's a sigil on it. That's really how you know. Of course, we have a myth enemy. And the spear is not going to help me with the bait because of earthquakes, so I may as well just get rid of them. But then again, I kind of need to be able to attack the minion. And if he casts a tower shield, that's going to be an issue. So maybe I'll keep my normal spear in there. Then maybe this would be a good spot for Dead Zone. I haven't really used Dead Zone because the globals aren't generally the most useful things, but that is another defense against Earthquake, another source of damage that I can use, so I think I'll try throwing it in.
It appears not to be empty after all.
Let's give it a shot.
Something is lurking in the dark water.
A wizard? Down here? In the depths? I'll dice you up and fry you in manatee butter!
For the most part, most enemies don't cast globals, so we might actually be okay in being able to use Dead Zone. I haven't really thought about it that much, but we'll see. Yeah, I need her to burn that power and keep it burned. Well, actually, that's good that he's casting a tower shield on her. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing and try to knock the minion out first. Yeah, I've got really limited power potential, though. And hope he doesn't cast a tower shield. Yeah, I need that other colossal before I can attack him. Yeah, I'm hopeful it'll be enough damage. She's really a fan of Orthrus, isn't she? I still don't have it. Well, the power level is low, so let's maybe get Faint out. He's probably tower shielding. No, he's not. Alright. There it is. Alright, let's see if he'll... He might die. We'll see. I'm kinda questioning it. Because I don't have the power that I would like. Never mind. I'd rather grossly overestimate than underestimate people. As those of you who have been around for this run probably know. I would rather over than underestimate this. She's really a fan of Infallible, isn't she? Alright, well at least she won't be able to get tower shields again after this. So I only have the one that I have to eat through. And she's keeping her pips down, which is good. It helps me feel a little bit safer about casting my shield, or the one blade that I do still have in the deck. But when she gets up to 6, that's when I become concerned. Let's get the balance pips out. Yeah, I may or may not have enough time to spear. If I don't, then big deal, but... Oh, maybe I will. If she's just natural attacking. Yeah, I'll have enough time. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see what it does. Maybe she doesn't have Fortify on, that would make this tricky, but... Yep. Pierce. Wow! That was actually impressive. Okay then. That did a lot more than I thought. Maybe she didn't block. She probably didn't block. Yeah, critting and blocking is really weird now. Like, I don't know exactly when they did this, but they changed some of the mechanics of critting and blocking, and it's kind of weird how it works now. That's a troll. That's a myth troll. Even though the troll spell is already myth, but yeah, it's a variant. Well, I definitely don't need Faint, that's way too much. Let's get a curse. Could I kill her now? Probably. You know, I'm feeling ballsy. Let's give it a shot. Risky for the biscuit, guys. Totally risky for the biscuit. It is for your guys' entertainment anyway. Watch it be off by like an inch. It's just... Never mind, almost 5,000 damage. With basically nothing. It's kind of odd that she has an internal boost to death, though, being myth, but sometimes it's weird that way. Just totally whips out 5,000 damage like it's nothing. You get to see what happens for... Oh, speaking of my fire wizard, I know something fun that we could do with her. We can go for the 1 in a million badge. You could kind of liken badges to achievements in this game. So 1 in a million, it's kind of as the name implies, you have to deal 1 million damage with a single spell. One shot, you have to do 1 million damage. It's actually harder than it sounds, even if you have high level equipment, because you're sitting there taking shots, even if you're doing this against a really weak enemy. It's literally just sitting there, casting prep. You need treasure cards, those are absolutely required. It's kind of insane, but hey, it's fun. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream today for the fire showcase.
Tried to steal my magic some years ago. I forgot I had locked her away down here.
How could you forget that?
The last teleporter arch piece will be the most challenging to gather. The Diavel Cave is home to Tarn, the drowned giant. You'll have to break his spirit.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do today. We'll improvise and we'll see if I can get up to 1 million damage. And I think I know what spell I'm going to use. Because the fire spells are kind of split. I mean, most of the schools are, but fire's got a bunch of unique ones as far as like how they work, like how their damage is split up. Because fire is mostly DOT. But there are some single hit ones, there are some double hits. Like there's one double hit, that's the rank 10 spell that we will get in World 9. Or as part of World 9 with Sabrina. I'm kind of thinking I'll use... I'm trying to think. Huh. Oh, are you serious? Well, at least I still got my deck set up. Well, I don't need the spear because there's no tower shields that I have to worry about, but... This might be something worth bad juju. But... bad juju is really tricky to use, though. As far as, like, where, but... Do I stick with what I have? Probably. Well, storm's not really going to be an issue because I'm using full traps, but... yeah, I'll roll with it. I'll roll with what I got.
I sense a minnow swimming down here where it does not belong. Flee, little fish, before I swallow you up and grind your bones to silt.
Ew. Dude. Ick. Gross. Alright, dead zone. Let's do that first. If they replace it with Time of Legend or Darkwind, I'm not going to be too upset about that, but at least I can say I tried. Seriously, these guys have an issue with Wild Bolt. You are stupid, buddy. I am playing it smart with myth enemies now. Alright, the power level is still high. Ish. Yeah, I think I'll wait a little bit longer before I do faint. Just a little bit. Sitting him to whittle down a little bit more. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. As far as enemy power level. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, if he fortifies, there's nothing I can really do about it, because I decided to forego the spear out of abundance of caution. But we'll work with it as that situation comes up. Yeah, I could technically start getting innate armor piercing on my gear, but... What the heck? That is a lucky double roll. I am probably gonna have to attack sooner. Jeez. 1,000 damage twice in a row. That is very lucky. On behalf of the enemy. Wow. This actually puts me in a sticky situation here by getting double hit like that twice. In total, that's probably like half my HP in 2 hits. Like, for the spell that costs 2 pips. Yeah, because Wild Bolt only costs 2 pips to run. Which means basically any storm entity that has it can cast it at any time. So that actually makes me nervous. Do I want to risk it? I don't think I do. I need to get that guy out before he kills me. Watch him get a lucky one again 3 times in a row and I end up dead. No way. I'm not letting that happen. Jeez. Phew! Oh, I might actually be able to knock that guy out pretty quickly here. Hello, Deathlass. Hey, Dux, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. That's a pretty strong natural, almost 600. Where are we in a lake? Yeah, we are in Lake Nimue in Avalon right now. I'll do a progress check in a minute here once we're done. Because I've been trying to get into the habit of doing them approximately every hour or so. Like at the beginning, approximately every hour, and then at the end. So we're actually kind of getting to that point, Dux, and then I can explain to you where we are and kind of the trajectory that we're on. But yeah, when we started, we were at quest number 137 out of 161, so we are getting very close to the end of Avalon, which is why I was telling you in the Discord that we might finish
the
today.
shadows never let you sleep, and may your waking hours be filled with night terrors.
Alright. Yeah, once we get back to the Lady of the Lake, we'll do a progress check. We've been doing pretty good so far. We've had some issues, but we haven't had any deaths. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of deaths in this run just in general, but... Obviously, except for, Mirror Lake at the end of Zafaria, we had some issues there, but... Otherwise, we've been doing pretty good. You started a bit early today, eh? I started at about the usual time. Maybe slightly earlier than usual, but... Alright, let's talk to her.
Beautifully fought, wizard.
Thank you.
Go and assemble the teleporter arch. The portal will take you through to the catacombs beneath Avalon.
Ooh.
Quickly now, I will meet you inside.
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
This is not how I would have welcomed you to Avalon in better times, but we do as we must. These vile, deep, dark goblins have sprouted like poisonous mushrooms. The catacombs are locked, and I'm sure they have the key. Strike down the deep, dark goblins for the catacombs key.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do a progress check. Let's figure out where we are. I'm gonna fix up my deck real quickly here because I had to make some changes for the last few battles. Okay, I'm missing something. Oh yeah, the spear. Yeah, double spear. Alright, cool. Alright, we are on Fear of the Dark. Where are we at? Alright, we are on quest number 146 out of 161. We are getting very close. We are in the last 15. Dang. Yeah, we are definitely going to be able to finish Avalon today. And Dux, we will be able to start World 9. I do have my brother on standby if you weren't here earlier. It sounds like you just came in. But I do have my brother on standby for the final boss of Avalon. Obviously, I'm going to follow my own rules and attempt it first. And make changes as needed to a attack plan. But I do have him on standby in case I need him for help. World Star! I could not resist. Hey, Shiki, you're funny, man. Alright. Yeah, we are very close. I'm excited to go into World 9. I'm scared for the final boss at the end of World 10. It's filling me with a sense of dread. I'm not going to lie, my friends, but... I am deathly afraid of the final boss of World 10. That's probably going to take several attempts, and I know it's going to require my brother's aid. I'm not going to be able to beat that battle by myself. This was final boss. Not easy to solo, I'm assuming. I mean, most of them aren't, Dux. I mean, Celestia, I barely survived without getting killed. Like, because I figured out the cheats on the fly per your request, and I was more than happy to oblige by that, by the way. But yeah, for the most part, Zafaria was pretty good until we got to Belloc and I had my first storyline death. Even the cheating bosses in Mirror Lake weren't that bad and I could kill them easily. It was just those 4 storm spiders right at the end that just murdered me and I could not stop it. And I had to call my brother in as a meat shield.
You fight as if you were gifted with the wings of Gamma, Knight of the Weird.
Well, thank you.
Use the Catacombs key to enter the Tomb of Artorius, greatest of kings. You will find the last knightly shrine within. Meditate at the Shrine to Justice for All based on a system of might for right rather than the old system of might makes right. Then pay your respects to the Tomb of Artorius and return to me.
Alright.
What evil is this? The Shrine to Justice for All, based on a system of might for right, rather than the old system of might makes right, was raised.
Ooh.
Worse yet, the king's tomb is empty. Where could his remains be?
Ooh, we got a problem here, guys. But yeah, yesterday, Dux, I was telling my brother to be on standby.
This is devastating. Without proper reflection at the Shrine to Justice, you cannot complete your nightly preparation. Only one who has meditated at all the nightly shrines may hope to wield the Sword of Kings. And this defilement of the King's tomb is even more troubling. Wait, I have an idea. There is a way, but it lies through caverns older than time, under the dreams of the world and across the other side. I cannot accompany you beyond the mists of the other side, but if you search the dungeon cells, you will find a proper guide.
Oh, jeez. So I have to go to the spirit world, huh? And then there's that teleport arch to Caliburn. I think just for the sake of it, I'm pretty sure it would already be good on the other side. I'm just gonna quick run through it and, like, teleport back just to make sure. So that if we need to, like, flee and come back because we got sucked into battle somewhere, then... Okay. Yeah, it's good. Alright, cool. Figured it wasn't a big deal. It'd take less than 5 seconds to quick do that. Yeah, I'm going into it fully expecting to get brutally murdered. Dark's the final boss of this one. the final boss of any of these from this point on, for that matter. So, or even most cheating bosses. Speaking of cheaters, Ducks, we had a slight error in the questline guide earlier.
Hello? Is there someone out there?
The Bastion guide said there was a cheater somewhere, but there really wasn't.
A valiant knight. Is there any chance you could help me out?
Yeah? What do you need?
I hate to trouble you over something so petty, but if you could find the Hobgoblin Blood Captain and get a key to these locks, I'd do it myself, you see, but I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. No food or water for some time, plus these wounds. You'll find the Hobgoblin Blood Captain over there, I'd imagine. The cell key should be on.
Guy played a prank on you? I mean, honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world for the guy to have had a slight error, but... yeah, I was wholly prepared to have to fight a cheating enemy, but there wasn't any. I was thinking about writing a comment to the creator to update that. Or to check again, basically. Because for the most part, the guide has been very, very accurate.
Sanctum. I give up. I give. Nah, just kidding.
Well, there's a tapestry back there as well. Yeah, we're good. Oh, he's not that tough at all. Maybe a blade, spear, and shoot. That's it. Maybe there wasn't, they patched it out. Maybe. Yeah, because I'm not sure exactly when the guide was created or when it was last updated. So that's part of the reason I'm thinking about leaving a comment, because there's like open commenting on it. So I was gonna reference that quest number and be like, hey, can you check this? Can someone else verify whether or not this is still a thing, because I didn't see it when I was doing this run. And I could verify that with VOD footage if they asked for it. Because they may ask for evidence, you know, to make sure that what they're updating is correct. So, and I wouldn't blame them because they want it to be accurate, I'm sure. Yeah, either he was patched out, moved somewhere else, like, it's a possibility. Now, of course, as soon as I decide to discard the Wraith, you cast Fortify, it ends up getting through. Honestly, I may as well just discard everything, because as soon as I get the Wraith and the Spear, I'll be able to knock him out. Yeah, this is honestly a first, if ever, and like, if not for a very, very long time, where this kind of thing has happened. Where it's like, you know, just my luck, and the minion doesn't die, but the boss or elite enemy does. It's not very common that this happens. Usually it's the boss that's left standing. You know, just to be sure. That's the elemental spear. As long as he doesn't cast Fortify, I'll kill him next turn. Hey. Alright. Cool. Alright, we are moving on, friends. Oh yeah, Dux, you probably didn't hear me, but I was gonna do something fun at the end of the stream with my fire wizard. I don't know if you were here for that. So I was gonna do another fire wizard showcase, you know, because we've got some new viewers that have been coming in lately. Infamous being one of them, one of our more recent members.
Boy, me aching face. Who let him in here anyways?
But I was thinking about going for the 1 in a million badge in the game. And it's kind of just as the name implies. You deal 1,000,000 damage in a single shot with one spell. So I thought that would be fun to do at the end as kind of like a little extra. So that's going to be the plan for the end of the stream. We're going to try and do 1,000,000 damage. With Sabrina, that is not even possible yet. She's gonna need, goddamn, you can do that? Yep. You can do 1,000,000 damage in one hit, Dux. So if you're able to stick around for the rest of the stream, I will do it live. And you guys will get to see it. It's gonna be kind of boring because it's gonna be me casting cards constantly, enhancing cards, all that kind of stuff, like... But yes, you can do 1,000,000 damage or more in one shot. But then unfortunately, oh no!
Silky, well done. He didn't give you any trouble, did he?
Well, if nothing else, Dux, I'll give you the, like, when I have it in the VOD, I'll put it in screenshots and clips, and I'll at you in it, and I'll tell you what point in the VOD to look for. So then if you want to watch it, watch me do 1,000,000 damage.
The spiral-blessed lady, I am yours to command.
Sir Patrick will make an excellent guide to help you cross to the other side. You will pass beyond the Well of Anoon, through the crystal caves, and to a reflection of the world around us.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, of course, I can do that.
You will see many astonishing and dreadful things. Find the shrine to justice and complete your meditations. Sir Patrick, lead on and keep our wizards safe.
Shall we?
Yes.
We will need to drink deeply from the Well of Anoon to reach the other side. Of course, one must have the proper vessel.
Wait, you can do 1,000,000 damage without help from other players. Yep. Without help. You can do it completely on your own. Sabrina does not have the capability to do that at this point. There are some spells that I believe we can start to access in World 9. But even then, she does not, by any means, have the ability to deal 1,000,000 damage in one shot. I don't think she could. I don't think she has enough power in between her gear, Jasmine, and her cards. I don't think she has enough.
You're going to have to defeat some grim seraphs to find a silver ladle. It's the only thing that will
Actually,
work.
she might. Once she gets these cards that I'm thinking of, she might be able to do it.
Once you have the silver ladle, meet me by the Well of Anoon.
Like, right now she couldn't, but with these other cards that I'm thinking of, she might. Alright, I want to try and get 2 of the seraphs. I did. Okay, cool. Hi. Hey, Adam, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the party. Yeah, right, Dux. That's why I wanted to do it at the end of the stream, and I'll tag you in the Discord when I do it, so then you can see it in action. Yeah, they actually upped the damage cap from 1,000,000 to 2,000,000, so if we happen to get lucky, we might get up to 2,000,000, depending on how much actually happens. It'll be interesting, nonetheless. I mean, I will say, though, Dux, that it is faster if you have other players casting the cards on you or for you, but it is entirely possible to do it on your own. Yeah, everything's about to also be good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, waiting until the VOD comes out. linking it and then finding the time point in the VOD and then sending it in the Discord so that if anyone else also wants to watch it, that they can do so. Maybe I'll also record it and like put it on as a video. Only high damage classes can do that much. Any school can. Any school is perfectly capable of doing it. Blackfire and Storm. No, it's anybody. Any school can do it. You just have to play the cards, the right cards correctly. You need basically everything that you can grab. And you also need really high damage on your gear, so that's why it's really hard for newer players to pull it off if they don't have enough power on their gear. No, even the weakest school in the game, Ice, can pull it off. The school that has the statistically lowest damage of all of them, even they can. It does not matter at all what school you are.
The Well of Anoon is older than Avalon. Perhaps older than history itself.
Is it?
Long is the day and long is the night, and deep is the Well of Anoon. Or so the minstrels say. What does it mean? Well, it's the Well of Death. Did I forget to mention that? Use the ladle and drink from the Well of Anoon. It shouldn't kill you, but it will bring you close to the edge. Once the mist lifts from your eyes, you'll see a path into the other side.
A cold chill washes over you, and you feel like you are teetering on the edge of a deep pit. The mist billows and parts to reveal a dark passage.
Oh, jeez. This is deep stuff, people. Whoa, epicness.
Be careful. The world probably feels like it's still spinning. I know how it feels, like dancing at the edge of the abyss. Welcome to the Crystal Caves at the heart of the world. You are looking a bit unsteady there, friend. The roots of Mother Oak are powerful medicine. However, you'll need to distract the dragon spawn first. Go defeat them, then break off a piece of the roots of Mother Oak.
Alright, let's do it. Double fire shark right off the bat, eh? Wait! My amplify. Woo! Alright, let's knock him out. Not even a first degree burn. Ha! Hey, Grand Lord, how you doing, dude? Rock and roll, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Hanging out, joining the party? Alright. Alright, the roots of Mother Oak. Because we are on the other side. Spooky. Hey, alright. Excuse me. yeah, I'm actually gonna be watching the questline guide a little more closely now because of how close we are to the end of the campaign. What quest are we on now? I'm actually looking for... I'm looking for quest number 159, because that's probably gonna be... That's gonna be our final dungeon, because there's a couple of talking quests that come after that. Quests 160 and 161 are just talking. But quest 159 is, you know, I'm looking at the guide. That's the one I'm looking for. It's called the Head of the Dragon. So I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out for that one. And then that's when I'm gonna tell my brother to be on standby for if I need him. Because there is a cheat and there's a double boss in that dungeon.
Quickly, chew on the root. It will help make the sickness pass and ground you. We don't want you to slip too far into the other side, of course. Head through the caverns until you reach the Night Garden. You can't miss it. Consult the Statues of Fate, and then come find me over there.
Alright. We are no longer sick from being on the other side. Let's... Alright. Just can't get Dark Tide off my mind, but that's fine, just been enjoying it. You know, that was kind of me when we finally started doing Frontier Defense and Titanfall, Grand Lord. I just could not shake it off. Like, I just was really, you know, going at it hard and fast. Like, I was really, really enjoying it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel it.
Mallory, I can't believe it was you who sabotaged my armor. I drift in the sea of darkness. I fall endlessly in the underdark. I crash through the maze of thorns.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I can agree with you, Grand Lord, that, you know, like, I know how it feels to just not being able to shake it off. Like, shake it off your mind because you're enjoying it as much as you are. I totally agree.
What is this horned crown? Who places it upon my brow? Are you friend or Froudling? I know that voice.
Oh, wait. Talking statue?
Mallory, you can't do this. No king lives forever. Besides, I have a plan to twist him to our cause. Look, Gamma, just give me the blasted book already. You know Merle said I aced every test so far. What harm can it do? Give me the horn crown, Froudling. I've paid your price. Give it to me or face my wrath. This will heal your wounds, mighty king, clothing you with impenetrable armor. Wear the horn crown and find new life.
What the heck is going on here? I do not remember this very well. This is creeping me out.
Look at this, Gamma. There is a spiral pattern to those distant stars. I knew I was right. You, child, are the brightest star I've ever met. Despite the recent tragedies, I hope you'll follow me to continue your studies. It's time to go, Gamma. Time to build our school and open the doors to the first class.
Oh, jeez. This is deep stuff, you guys.
I have lost my king, my castle, my country. I've had more heartbreak in this life than there are stars in the sky.
Aww.
Dandara will be my new home. I will bother no one and be troubled no more.
Gonna be in and out. My new doggo's got abandonment anxiety, so I'll be around where he can see me. Oh yeah. Especially with a new pet, Shiki, it's really helpful for you to be around them a lot so that they can feel safe and secure with you.
To see one reclaim the Sword of Kings and return Avalon to light is my most fervent wish.
Ooh.
Don't mind them. Just old ghosts and broken memories. You study under Merle Ambrose, do you? There's never been a wizard half so cunning since he left. I'd venture he trained you well. Now then, we're going to need some light. Defeat those life-sucking corpse lanterns. Use their essence to light the night globes.
Alright, real quickly, guys, I'm gonna mark this location and head back to Caliburn because I would like to refill that potion bottle that's empty because we are getting pretty close. We're still progressing very nicely. I'd like to have all 3 bottles filled, especially for when we get to that dungeon that I was just talking about. with the quest name, the Head of the Dragon. There's also another quest for, that has a cheater right before it in quest number 158. Well, actually, those are probably the same dungeon, so maybe we're looking at Take Me to the Other Side as well. Yeah, because Final Bastion is kind of mixed a little bit sometimes with the instances. They're kind of scattered a little bit throughout, because, you know, some of them are like before the instance, during the instance. It's kind of goofy, but yeah, I want to refill this potion bottle. Yeah, I've got a marker in the area, though, so we can get back to it pretty quickly. So pardon me a moment here, chat. I used to babysit a dog with the same condition before. Yeah, that can happen. Oops. Okay. Yeah, quick game of conjuration concentration. Pardon the brief interruption here, friends. Alright, so we are good. Potion bottle is filled. Back we go. Alright, now we gotta defeat these corpse lanterns for light essence. Alright, so let's dive right in. That's a lot of HP. Oh, I'm gonna have to pass. I really got nothing that The other spear's probably at the bottom of the deck. Well, there's my spear. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need it, because these guys got almost 3,000 health. I'm not gonna be able to eat through that. Yeah, I've got my door open while I'm at the desk. He's laying near our coat hanger, so we can directly see him right here. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely good for him. The pup. That he can see you. Just enough damage. Yeah, the spear was definitely required. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna need double spear. Ooh, that light. That's a little sound. Alright, so I've got double spear. That should be enough, because that's a 40 total. So it's gonna pierce through fortify and still give me another 25%? Yeah, that should be enough to knock him out. Well, that's a rape. Alright, let's knock him out. Then we will be moving on. Very cool. Nice. Alright, what are we getting into now, friends? Unlit lanterns. Oh, they're basically all of these that are sitting on the ground. Yeah, the quest helper is weird for these kind of objectives. Like, it points to the same thing.
That's better. We can see what we are about now. You're still too connected to the real world. To go further, you're going to need wings.
Wings?
Walk into the Owl Arch and be transformed.
Okay. I need wings. I turned into Gamma, you guys. This is comical. I'm freezing in my house. I normally keep heat at 65, but I turned it up to 68. Oof. Yeah, I turned the heat up in my office. Like, because I have electric heat, so I have the ability to control every room individually.
Nice feathers.
Thanks.
These spiral stairs lead to the other side of Avalon. They will take you where you need to be, into the keep of Ganelon. You will see things that have happened before, but this is a dream world. Your actions matter only to you. Fly up the staircase and enter the ghostly Avalon of the other side. Find King Artorius and gain access to the Shrine to Nobility.
To run for a while? Yeah. Hashtag upgrade? Yeah. Guys! Ooh, I think we're getting there. Yeah, take me to the other side. We are getting in there. Ooh, alright, I'm gonna message Arcor and tell him to be on the line. Tell him to be on standby. Alright, so I just messaged him and let him know that we're here. Haha. But yeah, Ducks, we are here. The final bosses of Avalon. We are getting into it here. We are on a quest that we are on 2 back-to-back quests that both have cheaters and one of them has a double boss. So we yeah, we're getting there. It's the end. We are at the end of Avalon, my friends. We are almost ready to go to World 9.
Hello, Gamma. What errand has Mer Ambrose sent you on this day? I hear that an unsung knight has come to Avalon to duel me for sport. Fly down to the armory and see if my armor is ready.
Fun times ahead. Indeed, Ducks. Indeed, my friend. Ooh. But yeah, hopefully my brother's not too engrossed in anything. He did say that it wouldn't take him that long to brush up a deck, maybe like 10 minutes. So we may have a brief delay.
Be quiet. Bend the armor a bit more to weaken it. That will make sure this friendly
Sir Mallory
ends in the king's death. Wait, what was that noise? An owl? Smell Ambrose's ally, Gamma. Catch him while I make sure no one else heard us.
Ooh, this is a 4v1. No matter, I can handle it. Even though I technically have to kill 2 of them, it's a 4v1, so this is fun. I like this. The 4v1s are always exciting, aren't they? Oh dear. Oh, trust me, Grand Lord, we've been through worse. This is nothing compared to some of the stuff we've been through in the past. Or that we will be going through in the future. Heck 'em. I know, right? I hear you there, Dux. But yeah, right now, I'm keeping the questline guide up so we can track our progress through the dungeon. So right now, we talked. We are now fighting mobs, which I'm presuming is these guys. We're gonna have another talk. We're gonna have a boss. We're gonna have 2 more talking instances, then a cheat. So, Dux, we got cheaters! Cheating! Cheaters! We will have lots of cheats here, my friends. This is very soon. How could this be, my friends? Cheating! How dare they! It's like, how dare they? And I know how much all of you guys love cheaters. Love cheaters, cheating.
What a terrible betrayal to have witnessed. You should tell King Artorius about it at once.
Alright, we are now on to a talk part of this instance. Or at least of this particular quest line. Because we got a couple here.
Are you certain it was Sir Mallory that you saw? That is a grave charge of high treason. We will have to question him. I'll send some Knights of the Silver Rose to look for Sir Mallory. In the meantime, this unsung knight has been waiting. I surely cannot duel him now that my armor is damaged. Gamma, I've heard it said you are something of a duel master. Why don't you champion me? Make sure you don't let the realm down.
Okay, so that's the talk. Progress point. This is probably the boss.
King Artorius, I
Yes.
will defeat you and prove that I am worthy of joining your Knights of the Silver Rose as your greatest knight. Wait, you are not the King Artorius? What kind of knight are you? You are the king's champion. I did not plan to pull feathers from my claws today.
And of course, we've got storm enemies hanging out here. So this might get a bit tricky. I think I'll throw a dead zone back in the deck. Alright, so this is another 4v1. This is a boss. He's got a good amount of health. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. This is likely gonna be another one of those double hit instances. And likely into a reshuffle as well. Oh, Darkwind. I definitely need to get rid of that. before too long. So I'll wait to cast Dead Zone until they are out. Okay, so I can't really do much here. You have to discard Dark Pact and Spirit Blade and do it on the reshuffle instead. Yeah, hopefully I draw Scarecrow on the next hand. I'm gonna hope I do. Yeah, I definitely gotta hope I get Scarecrow in the next hand. Come on, Scarecrow. I did get it. Alright, cool. Yeah, 4v1 against just mobs is different than a 4v1 with a boss. I have to treat it differently. Alright, so those three are out. So now Darkwind is no longer a threat. I can replace it with Dead Zone. Wait, what? How did that guy live? Oh, that's the Woolly Mammoth. That's the rank 9 ice spell. And I'm also stunned. Alright, so it looks like the threat is not over yet. But I can knock him out pretty easily with the Wraith. Yeah, I'll cast Dead Zone just before the reshuffle. I think the last card is my second Colossal. Yeah, I just really need to get rid of those guys. Alright, so it is. Thankfully the boss has taken a good amount of damage already. So on the reshuffle, I definitely should be able to knock him out. Especially with double spear. And there's my stun shield gone. Alright. Phew! Alright, so this lifts a pretty good weight off my shoulders. I thought I killed them all, but I guess maybe there was a slight resistance. Maybe those guys have a partial block, and that's what caused that last guy to survive. Which is fine, and that's why I pack multiple attack spells in the deck for these kind of situations. Alright, Dead Zone first. So then I'm ready for when the reshuffle takes place. Alright. Good. Now this is just gonna be a bit of passing. Or, I guess I could cast my remaining prep that I still have, so then I have a head start when I reshuffle. That's probably the smarter move. Utilize these free turns to get some pips and prep. And then I can discard my regular Death Spear and regular Death Blade when I do reshuffle. So then that's 2 less cards that I have to worry about pulling. That's actually probably pretty smart. I'll discard Amplify though. I'll cast that last, if I even think that I need it, which I probably will, considering he could have Power Shield and Fortify and totally screw me over, so I might need that extra damage. Well, this is a good start. Good stuff. Alright. Yeah, see if I can quick knock this guy out, and then we can move on. Because then our next fight is going to be a cheat. Yeah, I'm going to anticipate Power Shield, so I'm just going to go double Spear right off the bat. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I just wasted a turn. Dang it! Replaces it with Balefrost. I do have another copy of Dead Zone. I will discard that one. Let's do Spirit. Spear, then I have double Spear. Alright, so I've got double Spear. Let's start prepping. That's my 45. Frostbite. Yeah, I think I'll go Amplify and Strike. Should be okay. Because then I can attack twice in rapid succession. Because I've got the pips I need for Scarecrow. And next turn I'll have the pips I need for Wraith as a follow-up. Alright, turns out the second attack was not needed. Alright, so we're good.
My claws are cracked! Good show, noble owl. I had not expected you to duel half so well. You have humbled me, and so earned my name. Sir Pike del Lago!
That's the same guy in Caliburn here, friends. For those of you who have been here for Avalon, you'll recognize that name. He's one of the ones in Caliburn. He's the first knight that we met when we got here. In the first place. He's the guy we had to get Venom healing salve for.
You did not fail me, Gamma. How did the knight fare?
I kicked his
well
ass.
Said. A good fighter and humble too. Perhaps I shall have to admit this Sir Pike del Lago into the Order of the Silver Rose. My knights are still searching for Sir Mallory. He is nowhere to be found in Castle Avalon or Caerleon. Gamma, can you ask your master, Mer Ambrose, if he has any insight into where Sir Mallory may be found?
Alright, so this is a talk. This next one is a talk, and then we're gonna have cheats. We're gonna have cheating! Cheaters! Here's Merle. Hi.
Hello, Gamma. What have you been up to? This Sir Mallory is missing. Oh, perhaps my assistant knows where he might be found. She should be up in my tower. Can you fetch her?
We got cheating. This is gonna be a fun time. Get the cheats.
Ah, Merle Ambrose. You're not so smart, and your protective wards aren't so tough. Once I copy these pages, you won't be able to keep me from learning this so-called forbidden knowledge. I'll master the Horn Crown and use it to wrap the king around my little finger. Gamma! What are you doing here? What did you see? I'm just putting this book away for Master Ambrose is all. Oh, fine!
Alright, guys, well, this is a cheater. She cheats. I know, Dux. Cheater. Cheating! So, because I have no idea what her cheats are, I'm gonna go into this first attempt blind. If I fail and die, I will be able to look up her cheats so that we're not spending 2 hours in one spot. That's the addendum to the rules that I created. Per the original request of, for those of you who are newer here, Dux here in chat originally requested that I go into cheating battles blind, and then I made an addendum to that rule, that I'll do the first one blind, for those of you who are newer here, so pardon me repeating myself for those of you who have been here. And then, like I said, if I fail the first attempt, I will look up the cheats and adjust my deck and battle strategy accordingly in an attempt to win. And if at that point I still don't win, then I will be able to call in my little brother to be a meat shield. But I have to make several attempts, though. Probably at least 3 to kind of make it fair. Tough pills, though. Emperor's Throne impossible. I know. So because I'm going to go for the prism, I'm going to get rid of the spears. That's going to give me more cards. And then I'm going to go into my treasure deck and add a couple of other cards that I have that I can use. An enhanced Death Blade and also a different version of Dark Pact. That gives me a 35% blade instead of 2 25s, so that could be very useful. Alright. Well, let's see how she cheats. Let's see if she's anti-blade, anti-trap, anti-whatever. If I do something, she does something. We are about to find out how tough this little lady is. Is she anti... Oh! No more of that. What is she doing? Oh, a 0-pip supernova. Okay. So upon casting a trap, it looks like she... Oh! Double cheat! Okay, that's an oddball. Wait. It's a series? Oh, shoot. Oh, that was her normal attack, though. Okay, so upon casting a trap, it looks like she casts Supernova and Earthquake in rapid succession, so I need to be careful about this. Okay, so maybe I don't use the Death Trap, because I don't want to get killed. Let's try a Blade, let's see what she does, if anything. Nothing. Eh? Nothing. Alright, so she's not anti-blade. You're in trouble now. I might be. Okay, so she's mostly anti-trap, which is good. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and discard the death trap because of what I just learned by observation. Few of these blades are safe. They seem to be. Ducks. They seem to be. Which is good, that means I can use something to prepare a strike. So at least I have something that I can use. And if I win the first time, I'll go ahead and look up her cheats anyway because I'm curious what they were. Because we may not see all of the cheats that she has. Because some of them might not get triggered, so I am curious what they would be. Or what they would have been. So the power level is low. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Dark Pact and then start getting balance pips, because I may or may not have to reshuffle for a second Death Prism. I don't think I will, but I'm gonna play it cautious and act as if I will, because that's just smart. Alright, what is she doing? Of course she's got Fortify. Well, good thing I casted Dark Pact then, because I need that extra power. Alright, let's do Amplify, and then we'll see what happens if I can kill her. Otherwise, I am prepared for a reshuffle. I have all the pips that I need to do so. Is she still a Ravenwood student at this point? I believe so. I believe in this part of the universe, I think she still is. Okay, so I will need to reshuffle. If I had my treasure cards, I probably would have killed her, but I'm not going to be too upset about this. I'm actually going to discard the Wraith and go ahead and reshuffle. But yeah, I am prepared for that attack. And I'm not going to be too upset about losing my second Dark Pact Blade, because I do have one in the deck that will get reshuffled in. Okay. Alright, so my deck has been reshuffled. Discard the Death Trap because that is a lethal mistake. I'm actually gonna wait before I start casting blades until I get the Prism, because I don't want to lose any prep. Wait. She didn't do anything? What? Guys. She didn't do anything this time. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but this is why I'm gonna look up the cheats at the end of the battle, because I want to know, like, is that a single trigger cheat? Most cheats aren't. Like, most cheats that have a trigger will trigger whenever you do a certain action. So... yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. What? So what, free damage? She decked up? Maybe, like... yeah, I guess free damage. I'm still gonna do full prep because I want to make sure I can kill her. But yeah, I'm gonna look this up. Well, actually, if I go double blade... maybe just Amplify would be enough at this point, because I still have the second Dark Pact, because I didn't lose it. This might actually be enough damage. Especially because she didn't cast Fortify. Yeah, let's go for it. I think I have enough damage. I have pretty good confidence. Oh yeah, plenty. Alright, well she's out.
Eaten by a dumb bird! Next time I'll have you plucked and roasted and fed to the spiders!
Okay, so I'm gonna look up this girl's cheats. Young Morgantha. Yeah, let's look her up. Let's see what she is. Okay. No more of that. If a wizard casts a ward spell, shields, or traps, she will randomly... okay, so it's random. GG. Yeah, GG. So it's random whether or not she does it. Okay. Yeah, randomly she casts Power Nova and Earthquake, dealing 400 myth damage to all enemies and 100 fire damage to herself. The Earthquake portion of this cheat will not remove any of her charms and protective wards. She is more likely to use this cheat if the ward is cast after she uses an attack, including mana burn. Pet casts do not activate this cheat. Multi-target trap spells such as Mass Feint will trigger this cheat. Unbalance can be used to dispel the Power Nova portion of this cheat. Okay. Time for a new strategy. If a wizard acquires 8 or more pips, she will cheat cast Mana Burn on the wizard at the beginning of the round. She never did that? Because I had full pips and she didn't do anything. Unbalance can be used to dispel this cheat if the wizard has already queued a spell to be cast before being hit by the mana burn, then the spell will finish regardless of how many pips are available at the time it is cast. Okay. Yeah, some of those cheats probably should have activated, but they didn't. Very interesting. Oh yeah, it's a member benefit this weekend for... You get a free reroll. What? Okay. My most powerful melee weapon in Darktide now. Mark III Power Sword. Brittle Momentum. Power Cycler. Ooh! Dang. That sounds pretty juicy there, GL. Alright, there is another boss after this, but it is not a cheat. So it's normal. Well, it might be a 4v1, but...
Oh my, that is dire news indeed. I hoped you could restrain your endless curiosity, Morganth. I'm so very disappointed in you.
I'm sorry, Master Ambrose. I didn't mean to let you down.
I was going to teach you all of my magical arts one day. I just don't know now. You can start making amends by telling us the location of your traitorous brother, Sir Mallory.
Mallory? What did he do? He told me he was going to watch King Artorias' duel and then meditate at the Shrine to Justice.
Mallory going to the Shrine to Justice. Oh, now that he's been found out, who knows what evil he will attempt. Quickly, Gamma, tell King Artorias about Sir Mallory's plot. Mallory must be stopped at once.
Ooh. Here we go. But yeah, young Morganth's cheats were not actually that bad. They were tolerable. I could work with it.
Mallory's betrayal continues. His whole family is full of vipers and spiders. Hurry down to the Shrine to Justice. See if you can delay Mallory while I call the knights to arms. Once you stop him, you have my permission to meditate at the shrine. Consider it a reward for good service.
If I shatter the Shrine to Justice, it will create a blight upon Artorias' reign, and no one else will ever wield the Sword of Kings. What? You again, Gamma? Come closer and taste my steel.
Ooh, heck yeah. Actually, I'll keep the... Well, if I put the spears in there, I can use them as baits. Especially the Spirit Spear, I can use it as bait. For the Leviathan. Actually, might not be a bad idea. Alright, yeah, this should be fine, and yeah, he's not a cheater. So, just normal. Ew, this could actually not be very good. Because he fizzled. Hopefully he does not cast Leviathan before I can get something down as a defense against it. Alright, well, that works. Actually, this is also a good opportunity to try and get Dark Pact out, because then I can get rid of the weakness and then have a second line of defense against the Leviathan. I would like to get this trap out, though. Now what's he gonna do? He Stormzilla. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, if I'm able to get the second spear, is this the last boss? No. No, it is not, Docs. I'm looking at the questline guide up here. I have it actively up because we are in the final segment. And there's another set of quests with the quest named The Head of the Dragon that has a cheater. It has 2 mob fights, some interacting, some talking, 1 cheater, and then a double boss. So we're not done yet. So you could say we're kind of on like the second to last big series of fights here. This is like, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it the bridge. He's not using Leviathan, but that's good. That gives me more time. Okay, run downstairs, get some food then. Go for it, Ducks. Don't be too long. We'll get there soon. Yeah, well, the power level is low enough that I feel pretty safe. Yeah, this girl may or may not die, even with the spear, the 1 spear that I did get off. Alright, well, at least the minion is out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spear again. Yeah, let's amplify and then go for it. Alright. Okay. We're getting there. We're knocking him down. Slowly but surely we are knocking him down. get the fortify again. Yeah, thankfully I should only need one spear. Well, I will only need one spear because he doesn't have the ability to cast death shields. I'm gonna try and play it smart. Ooh, sirens! The pretty ladies! He's out of power, so that's good. Means I can strike him sooner. Yeah, I do still want to get a spear out, because if he recasts Fortify, the turn I decide to attack, I want to be able to make sure that he dies. Yeah, the other spear I don't need. Yeah, I'll go for it. That's a good hit. He's out. We're moving on. Now we've just got some talking and interacting to do to finish this off.
I just wanted to be king.
Hello, wizard. You have completed your aspirations. I dub thee Knight of the Silver Rose, Champion of Avalon, and Protector of the Realm. It is time to leave the other side and return to Avalon proper. Step through the portal and return to your proper place.
Yo! Rip to this dude. I know, right?
I am glad you survived your travails on the other side. Venture through Avalon's outer yard and enter the Keep of Ganelon. You will be met by the Pendragon's Heartlancers. Defeat them, then draw forth the Sword of Kings. Once you have the mighty blade in hand, seek the Pendragon in the throne room and end his reign.
Oh, no! You're back just in time, Dux. We are at the end. This is it. Just in time. Ooh. This is crazy stuff. We are probably heading into quest number 159, the Head of the Dragon. Game, please don't bug out. Let's go! We dragon slaying? Yeah! We're dragon slaying! What are we at? The Guns of Avalon. Yep, we are heading in. Ducks, I am scared. I'm scared. Can I go home? Can I take Sabrina home, retire her, and like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, we're gonna kick some dragon butt, and we're gonna make him eat it. We're gonna make him pay for ending the reign of King Artorias. Yeah, I know, Ducks, I had to try and crack a joke of some kind, but... Nah, Sabrina's not gonna retire until we finish Wallaroo, which is World 17. And then she'll come back when there's another world after that, because they seem to like adding new worlds here and there. So the run will never completely finish. Well, I mean, it kinda, sorta will, but once we reach the end of the game that's currently available, but as new worlds come out, you know, I'll hop on and play them. Take Sabrina back out again, take her out of the stable. Let her rain down death on everything once again, so... So basically at that point the run will be on pause once we finish the game. And then she'll come back at another point. Yup, the head of the dragon! Oh, Ducks, this is crazy!
An intruder will drag your carcass before the Pendragon and let him eat you up.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Well, guys, I hate to leave you on a cliffhanger, but I'm gonna hop up and quick head to the bathroom, so then I don't have to get up again while we're in the middle of this dungeon. I think that's a good point to do this. I will be back in a few minutes, everybody. Alright, everybody. Alright, I'm sitting back down. Let's go kick some ass and take some names. I settled into my seat in a second here as the battle starts. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, we're doing it. Alright, so I also sent my brother a second notification. Alright, yeah. So I let him know. So, he is aware and he's on standby. He's just helping my parents with something, but he gave me like a K, like to acknowledge. So I let him know that it turns out I was on the second to last dungeon. Yeah, for this one we've got a mob fight here, an interact and a talk, and then another mob. Then another mob fight, and then there's a cheat. So we do have a cheater, excuse me, that's coming up very quickly. Yeah, of course, I couldn't draw the Colossal, but I decided to try and shoot. Turns out that didn't really work. So I guess the Colossal was kind of necessary, and of course then it shows up right after casting. I'm only gonna cast the Spear in case he does Fortify, because I want to make sure I kill this one. I honestly plan for Fortify and Shields no matter what. And I think this is the last turn for Amplify as well, and it is. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Moving on. Now we gotta do it again. Yep. For anybody just joining in, we are on the final dungeon of Avalon. This is Castle Avalon in the Outer Yard. We are about to head into World 9. It is not going to be very long. We are definitely going to be able to hit it and start playing it a little bit today. Now, how much? I don't know. Probably not a lot, but I will be able to introduce the story behind World 9, and perhaps we will reach level 84, so then I can unlock the death-specific aura, Virulence. I may have to finish up Avalon's side questing in order to hit it. That, or it's going to be very close. Yeah, Virulence is better than Amplify in most situations. It's not entirely better, and I will explain why when we get there. It's very, very good, but there is a drawback to it. And I'll introduce you guys to that once we hit World 9 and get to the trainer that gives it to us, the Star Trainer. Because it's an aura extension, kind of like Amplify is. Well, it's a step up from Amplify, is how I probably should have said it. But like I said, there is a drawback to it, though. Alright, so that's our mob fight. Now we've got a couple of just interactions. We are now going to use the Sword of Kings. Oh, dang. Here we go. And we now have it as an item. No, she's carrying it. Let's actually look at the stats. I actually don't know. Oh, it gives armor piercing. Heck yeah. And it gives a death trap item card. It cannot be traded, but that's fine. Oh, it gives us an extra 10% death trap. That could actually be useful, even though it's only 10%. That could be enough to push it over. To push an enemy over the edge and kill them. Yeah, it's leagues better than even the stuff I was using before, so I'm gonna be carrying this guy for a while. I wonder if this is finally a sword where she can start doing backflips, because it is epic watching the wizard do backflips. Yeah, no trade, no sell, no auction, and it's probably specific to every school that comes through this, I would imagine, so...
Praise to you, wizard. You will find the Pendragon in the throne room. Don't let his guards give you much pause.
Alright, and this is a mob. And then the next fight will be the cheater. Dux, I hope you're here. If you are here, Dux, it's getting very, very close. This mob fight and then the cheater. And then we've got 2 talks, a double boss. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Is she gonna do it? She's doing it! Aw, dang it, she's not doing backflips yet. But she is, like, just holding up that sword like she's about to murder someone. She's not doing backflips, but she's getting close. Present, ma'am. Oh, it's so formal, Dux. I love it. I love the formality that you just had there. I can't help it. It's pretty funny. Alright. Yeah, she's spinning and hacking. She's like, "Ugh." She's like, I just want to murder you. Dux, that's the you in chat. The XD. It is funny though that you said it yet, like, yes, ma'am, like. You are funny, man. You know, just in case. Alright. I got the one spear in case of... Whoa! What? Huh? What? Do we have cheaters? Cheating minions? Oh, this has happened before, though. I feel like this has happened before. I'm pretty sure it has. And she's spinning. I love it. Sabrina looking like a badass. Even more than she already was with her winter tough gear. That she's been wearing for literally almost the past 30 levels of the game. The triangle is drunk. I know, right? Well, of course it just wasn't enough. I guess I did need another blade. Oh shoot. I did not need to do that, but... Yeah, I guess I gotta start more over budgeting because... Yeah, I thought I had enough with just the blade and amplify, but I guess not. Oh! Yep, there it goes again. Alright, let's just quick knock this guy out and move on. Yeah, I shouldn't need anything. My innate damage boost should be enough. Yeah, it's plenty. Alright, cool. Rock and roll, people. Nice. Alright, well now I know I need double blade. And amplify, probably. Yeah, I've already got the spear, so I'm okay. Yeah, double blade and amplify is gonna be enough. Because if one blade and amplify was just under enough, then double blade and amplify definitely will be. I'll admit, guys, I'm a little spooked for what's gonna happen in the cheat. It looks like, though, after the cheat, we have a couple of talking instances, and then the double boss. I feel like it would say double cheat if they were cheaters. I don't think those bosses cheat by the way I'm reading this. Because I think it would say, like, double cheat, quadruple cheat. Because I think in Zafaria, they did cheat. There was a group of 4 bosses that did cheat. I'm gonna look. Yeah, quadruple cheat. Yeah, so for Avalon, it looks like we'll be okay. At least for the second fight after the cheater. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking ahead. Oh boy, here we go.
So this is
and of course the Pendragon has to be death.
Running through my realm, causing havoc. You have the stink of Mel Ambrose upon you. That is that you have the Sword of Kings. I did not think it possible for
of course he had to be death, right?
Again. Let us test your mettle.
Alright guys, he's a cheater. He's a cheater. So, I have no idea what his cheats are. I have not looked. Alright. Alright, I just sent my brother a friendly notification that I'm on the final cheating boss. Because if I end up needing his help, this is probably going to be where I end up needing it. Oh god. It's gonna be fine. Dux, I love your faith in me, buddy, but I honestly don't have much faith at all. Jeez. Well, let's see if he's anti-trap. I can use my 10% on him. Wait, what? Dispel life? Okay. That's kind of random, but... Well, actually, I don't know why I did that, because now... Well, actually, that's not a bad thing, because that's only my 10% trap. So he does not appear to be my... Yeah, you're lying, buddy. Wait, he just casted Fire Dragon? Okay. Alright, he just casted Fire Dragon for no pips. Okay. Let's try Anti-Blade. Let's use Dark Pact on Anti-Blade because that's my weaker blades. I pierced my own armor. Oh, great. Anything? No! What the heck are his cheats? This doesn't make any sense. What are his cheats? Yeah, I don't get it. What are his cheats? I do not understand. What kind of cheats does he have? I probably should have casted my normal spear, but... Okay, this is not making any sense. If he's a cheating boss, what the heck are his cheats? This makes no sense at all. And I guess it's not bad that I casted the spear, because then I can use the prism as a backup for the second attack, and then reshuffle as needed. I am so confused. What are his cheats? Or is the guy lying and this guy doesn't actually cheat at all? And it's the next bosses that cheat. Yeah, I need to attack and I need to do it quick. He's not using a lot of his pips though, that's kind of making me nervous. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Well, if I can at least get... It's got a lot of power, though. The power level's pretty high. He cheats alright. He does cheat? You looked it up? You looked it up, Dux, I take it? It's just a matter of when, I guess. Oh, so you did look him up, okay. So it's just a matter of finding out how. Because I've seen nothing so far. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well at least the minion is out. That's fine. Wait, he's not? Probably because I didn't have a lot of power, but... Okay, I need to get that minion out and get him out stat. Yeah, I do not have a lot of time. Well, there's the prism, so at least I can get that on him. Wait, how long has this fire dragon been lasting? Is this like an infinite fire dragon or something? This fire dragon has lasted way too long. the fire dragon is probably part of those cheats, because he has been alive for way too long. Yeah, that fire dragon's been up for way too long. So, Dux, can you... if I think I know what the cheat is, are you able to respond with yes or no? Like, because you've got the cheats. You know what they are. I do not. If I want to guess the cheats, do you want to let me, basically? Do you want to let me guess the cheats if I think I know it? If I think I know something? Because you're here. Sure. Okay, so I would like to take a crack at guessing the cheats. Is this fire dragon like this infinite cheat? Like, so he casted it right at the start, and it seems to be lasting forever. Is there anything in the cheats? Sounds fun. I thought it was fun. Is this fire dragon in the cheats somewhere? Like this infinitely lasting fire dragon? It seems to be. Yes. Okay. So this is something I'm gonna have to deal with and bear in mind. Okay. So that is something that I can carry. Now it's just a matter of finding out what else he has for cheats. That's the only thing I still have to determine. What else does he have? Okay. He does not appear to have any anti-trap cheats, so I can utilize that to my advantage. I'm gonna discard Amplify because I'm gonna recast it with Reshuffle. Yeah, this fire dragon's gonna get really annoying. It's gonna slowly wear me down unless I can kill him and knock him out. I will honestly be surprised if I can beat him first shot. Of course, he's got Fortify now, so I'll need a spear in order to get through it. Yeah, so far this is like the only cheat that I've seen. He has not done anything else. I'm kind of nervous that he's gonna do something and I'm just gonna get annihilated. Okay, so that's my 10% trap from the Sword of Kings. I can discard the 35 because it's already on him. Well, actually I should save it because if I need to attack a second time, then I have another prism. Jeez, this is a really interesting battle, Dox, I'll be honest. He does not seem to be doing much, and that kind of concerns me. Yeah, I'll prep as much as I can. Alright, Fortify is gone, but I'm still gonna keep the spear. I'll only keep one of them, though, so I'll keep my normal one. Yeah, I'll hang on to the 35. Yeah, I'll cast my regular spear. Alright, what's he gonna do? Death Ninja Pigs. Ouch. This could be painful. That's actually a decent hit. Alright, can I draw? I did. I did draw Dark Pact. Do I already have... I think I already have Elemental active, or Spirit active. I mean, I could always start gearing up for that second attack, because I guarantee you I'm gonna need it. Well, here's Dark Pact, so I'll at least have something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to attack pretty soon anyway, because this fire dragon's whittling me down. Bit by bit. Might need to draw on my treasure cards. Yeah, I think I will. At least my Death Blade. I think I can survive long enough to at least get the Death Blade out. If I can get Amplify out, even better. Can you even do enough damage? Probably! That's why I'm utilizing my treasure cards, Dux, is like, I want to see if I can get enough damage to try and knock him out in one shot. And I don't have a lot of time because he was gonna kill me. And then I'll have to restart all over again. At least with this particular fight, so I need to act quickly. This is kind of my realistic limit, probably, because of the damage. Yeah, because he's about to kill me otherwise. Alright, next turn I'm going to attack and see if how much damage I can do to him. Alright, here we go. Let's shoot him. Do I have enough damage? We will find out in a moment here, friends. Fingers crossed.
You have destroyed me.
There's a terrible crack, like the sound of the sky breaking, and a twisted crown of wood and thorns falls to the ground. The dragon roars again and starts to shrink.
Oh yes, our first try.
The scales fall away like rain to reveal a broken king beneath.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look up his cheats because I'm curious. What the heck were they? Yo, guys! I got him! Alright, what else is he gonna do? At the start of the duel, the Pendragon will interrupt cast an Entangled Treasure card on all wizards. During round 1, he will use his turn to cast Fire Dragon, which deals 100 damage over time per round, lasting 200 rounds. This can critical for double damage. Triage and Shift can be used to safely remove the DOT. Shift and Detonate can be used as a counterattack to this cheat. Quench can be used to dispel the Fire Dragon if Wizard has the initial cast. On the 5th round, he will recast it if it was dispelled. If a Wizard attacks the Pendragon, he will cast an Ice Wand attack that doesn't deal ice damage, dealing 500 damage on himself. If a Wizard attacks the Pendragon with the Sword of King's Wand hits, he will recast the Wand hit as a natural attack on himself, and sometimes take the 500 damage from the Ice Wand attack that doesn't deal ice damage. The Sword of King's Wand attacks will always trigger this cheat. Okay. If a wizard casts a rank 6 or higher single target spell, including X-Pip, he will interrupt cast an Ominous Scarecrow, dealing 550 damage. So his cheats weren't even that bad after all? Question mark?
Greetings, wizard. I see you are a most
They honestly were not as bad as I was expecting them to be for, like, the final boss of a world.
At least
like the final cheating boss of a world.
Thank you for ridding me of that accursed, twisted horned crown. It is a terrible thing. It has been a long time since I looked out at Avalon with my own eyes. This may be my last hour.
No!
Artorias was transformed by the barbarous horned crown into the Pendragon. Morganth tricked him into donning it after Sir Mallory's betrayal when the king was at his weakest.
Wow. I'll be honest, guys, I was not expecting to beat that on my first try, but I did.
Artorias is dying, but our work is not yet done.
What?
There is still a chance to save Artorias and restore the realm. Go through the door behind the throne. It leads to the Crystal Caves. Do you recall tasting the roots of Mother Oak?
Yes.
We need something even more potent than that. Battle the white and black dragons who chew on the roots and get their venom. That alone may heal Artorias.
Alright, so this is the double boss. It doesn't look like they cheat because it would probably specify, and of course one of them is myth, so that's gonna be a fun time. So I'm gonna need a lot of traps. Yeah, I may end up having to focus on one of them at a time. Well, honestly, that surprised me, you guys, that I was able to beat it first try like that. That's just insane. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a spear. I'm actually gonna toss in a couple treasure card spears. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy in there, but yeah, and just put a few in there as a backup, just in case. Because of the ice guy's gonna have tower shields. I'm thinking, well, actually, which one do I want to take out first? Like, this might actually be an interesting decision. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting decision, which one I take out first. Well, which one's gonna be the greater threat? If I'm not using blades, I should probably take out Myth first, regardless, because then if I want to use more of my spears on the other guy, then I can. Maybe I'll pack an extra normal spear as a backup as well. Yeah, I'll go for Myth first. Yeah, I'll go for Black Dragon first. Alright, I'm off. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye! See you later, dude! I'll make sure to tag you when I do the 1,000,000 damage with my Fire Wizard. I'll remember to tag you with that when I do it. Yeah, so watch out for an @ in the Discord when I do it. I'm screenshotting that power sword so you guys can see its stats. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should, I want to see that, Grand Lord. So go ahead and put that in the Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I need that guy to wear down his power before I start casting spears in my one blade from my gear. I need him to wear down his power. Okie dokie then. Yeah! Alright. And I did not draw it. Might have to start taking a chance here. Probably. Well, I'll use my lower one first, so then in case he makes me lose it, then I'm not losing a bunch of power. Well, finally there's another one. Probably should have brought feint as well. I don't think I did. I did, actually. Alright. It's posted. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Oh, name's stunned. Yep, there's Earthquake. That's what I was hoping to not see, but... At least I didn't use my 45, though. Yeah, I'm gonna get feint out while the power level is low. And I'm probably gonna have to shoot, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive for too much longer. Maybe long enough to get my 10% trap on there, but that's about it. Yeah, definitely not long enough. Alright, hopefully they don't kill me before I can get Scarecrow out. Nope, he might actually kill me. Yep, and just barely too, bastard. Literally just barely too. Piss off that dude. Damn it! PC just blue screen. Hey, Infamous. Yeah, I decided to eliminate the spears and just kind of rely on the treasure cards to take care of them. That's a free roll. I was otherwise on the right track, though. I'm sad now. That's fine. I'm still gonna go for Myth first because he's annoying. Yeah, by eliminating a couple cards from the deck, hopefully it'll go a little bit quicker this time as well. Yeah, because part of the issue is I had to pass a couple rounds, and I'm really not a fan of doing that. I am really not a fan of passing. If I can avoid doing so. Yeah, the power level is way too high for me to get feint out. I'm gonna have to wait. It's nice to know that I have it in hand, though. Hopefully I can figure this out. Yeah, because based on the timing of where we're at, guys, it looks like we may only be able to go very briefly into World 9 before I'm gonna have to cut it off. Because I didn't get a chance to do my grocery shopping yesterday, so I do want to get that done. Yeah, get as much out on him as possible and hope for no tower shield. Yeah, in total there should be 5 traps on him. Well, ideally I would like to get Feint on there because of the massive damage boost that it's going to provide, but I may not have time to wait for it. Ouch. Yeah, I think I'll go for it and then see where I am health-wise and if I can afford to wait for a blade. If he's got enough power, if he loses enough power. Nope, he's not. Okay. Because I don't think this is going to be enough damage to kill him. But if I do Amplify first, then I can do a double between Scarecrow and Wraith. And I think I can wait. I'm at like half health. I think I can survive. Because the Ice Guy's power level is low. Myth Guy I'm not too thrilled about, but... his power level, but... oh, the Basilisk! And I'm gonna get stunned! This is annoying. Yeah, now he's gonna stun me. Yeah, that's the rank 9 myth spell. And I'm stunned. So I can't even do anything. I forget if the Basilisk is 1 turn stun or 2. I know Medusa is 2. Is 2 rounds. I don't know if it's the same for the Basilisk though. Yeah, we haven't yet seen the rank 9 death spell. Okay, so it's a single round stun. Yeah, I doubt this is going to be enough damage, but at least I have a quick follow-up. Or maybe it was enough! Alright, cool. That was not what I was expecting, but okay. And of course, tower shield, but... yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll do the Wraith anyway, just to get the damage off. Yeah, cast the 2 blades, reshuffle, and then see where I'm at from there, and then get out the spears from my treasure deck. To hopefully mitigate another shield. Yeah, because the more I can weaken him, the less prep I need to kill him and finish him off. Alright, so let's do that. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll see if I can do double blade and spear before reshuffling. So I'll go ahead and draw one from the deck. And then if I need a second one for a follow-up, I have more. Especially for Fortify as well, that might be a problem. Speaking of which, it has surfaced. Alright, well there's double blade. Let's do spear. I'm still gonna cast this, the stuff. Like, I'm still gonna cast the 45 and the 35 again in case I need it as a follow-up, but I'm gonna prioritize the prep I have not used yet. And also for my second amplify. Because I only got one more of those. Alright, reshuffle. And I've got lots of pips, so I might be able to attack quicker. Yeah, the treasure deck is going to be a valuable asset in some of these later battles because I can save space in my main deck for cards that I really need and use my treasure deck for the ones that, you know, it's nice to have if I have them, sort of deal. Yeah, so those are my 2 blades again. Now let's start casting those traps. Hopefully I'll be able to get Feint out, because that would really help. He's probably tower shielding. He's not. But I guarantee you there is going to be one once we go to attack. This has been rough, but you know what? It's testing my skills, and that's the intent of this run, is to test my skills at this game. Like, how much do I really know about it? Its nuances. Like, where actually is my skill level? And it's been a lot of fun exploring the answer to that question. And it seems like a lot of you guys have also been enjoying it as well, which makes me happy as a streamer. Okay, so that's my 5th trap. That's all I got. Alright. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to cast my second set of prep. Maybe I'll wait. Like, I'll do Amplify last, like, very last, so then if I have to start prepping again before a second attack, then hopefully I still have Amplify active. I do have a stun shield, so if he does try to stun me with, like, Frost Giant, Freeze, or something, then I should be protected. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's knock him out. Alright. Are we done with Avalon? I believe we are, my friends. Yep, just in case. Have the spear. Didn't end up needing it, but you know what? Worth it. Hey! Hey! Wiener! Woo! Alright, we're done.
You collect a quantity of their
venom before driving them back. I did. Hey!
I cannot believe it. I am restored. The land is healed thanks to you, wizard. Come, let us see what you have wrought.
Whee!
What a wonderful sight. You have driven back the evil from our land.
You're welcome.
3 cheers for the Knight of Wizard City. Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Hey!
Take the Sword of Kings back to Mel Ambrose. Morganth is still loose in the spiral, and she means you naught but ill. You will need the Sword of Kings to drive back the shadows. Give Mer Ambrose my thanks. You are always welcome
Hey, we
here.
did it!
Now speak to the Lady of the Lake in the outer yard.
Holy
She
crap,
will
105,000 XP! Holy crap! Hey! Well, my friends, we are done. We are done with Avalon. We are moving on to World 9. Like I said, we're gonna do a brief introduction there. I'll do my 1,000,000 damage with my Fire Wizard, and then we will leave off. Well, actually, now that I think of it, maybe I'll record it separately. I know I said to Dux I was gonna send him in the VOD. Well, you know, yeah, maybe I'll still uphold it. And then maybe I'll send him the point where I go to cast the spell so that it's not boring just sitting there watching me casting everything, so... But yeah, I'll show you guys exactly what it takes to deal 1,000,000 damage. Or more. Because it's a lot. It's gonna take a little bit of planning on my Fire Wizard once we get there, because I'll have to look at what she has. Like what treasure cards she has, because I am gonna need plenty of them.
With the king restored, so too will the land begin to heal. Thank you, wizard. Your name will
That's scary in the
forever be
comics,
sung
yeah?
in Avalon. Return to Wizard City and tell Merle Ambrose what you have accomplished here. I can see a great storm coming and a giant shadow washing across the worlds of the spiral. Take the Sword of Kings and stop this darkness.
Alright, we are moving on. You're headed back to Wizard City to talk to Merle Ambrose and turn in our finale for Avalon. And they keep their host alive? Do they? Okay.
I see you have recovered the Sword of Kings. You found King Artorius and restored him to health. Oh, wonderful. It will take time to repair the damage done. But with the king restored, I've no doubt Avalon will shine again. As to the matter of Morganth, I will scry throughout the spiral to divine her plans. We must intercept her before another land is lost. You should continue your studies and prepare yourself for my call. When I find her, there won't be a moment to lose.
Young wizard, I am not disturbing you, am I? I hope you have sufficiently rested from your last adventure. Something actually important has come up. Please hasten to my office at your earliest convenience.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and restore my deck to where it was. Alright, yeah, we are... Technically, we, don't have an active quest right now, but we're heading to the Myth School to talk to Cyrus Drake. He's gonna be our introduction to World 9.
An old colleague of mine, Edward Haley, appears to be in trouble. He's what you might call an Aztec astrologist. You don't know what that is? Well, when you find him, feel free to ask him all about it. You can reach Haley's observatory via the Stella Itzamna. That's a large stone slab kept in the Royal Museum in Marleybone. Go there now and make sure he is safe and sound.
Ooh. Alright, my friends. This is kind of our introduction to World 9. We're getting there. Gotta do a little bit of an introduction sequence, and then we will eventually get the spiral key. And that's the point where I will divert to my Fire Wizard, and we will have some fun dealing 1,000,000 damage. Maybe we'll hit the new damage cap of 2,000,000, who knows? We'll have to see what happens when I find her deck. And decide what card I'm gonna use. But yeah, because all the worlds were created, obviously, after things. You kind of go back to the previous worlds for the introduction to the next one. There were only 5 worlds when this game launched. Wizard City, Crocotopia, Marleybone, Mushu, and Dragonspire. The game has since more than tripled in size. It's kind of insane, but... Oh.
Goodness, those are some of Morgant's hideous bugmen.
Oh,
Quick,
jeez.
You better
Nightbringer, we crash!
Oh, you think you scare me? You don't scare me. And of course we get the Marleybone music! We are back to Marleybone for a minute here, friends. My PC crashed. I didn't get back on AC Valhalla. Now I'm downloading Microsoft Flight Sim again. Nice. And that's it. That's funny. Making Rick and Morty side characters. Dang. That's some deep stuff. Sort for the original Red Dead, and you have to hunt down your old gang members to save your family. Dang! That's some deep stuff, Navi. You ever play a game that actually makes you think? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, all the time! Sir Edward Halley, where you at, buddy? I gotta find you. You ran away? Hi.
By the spiral, thank you for saving me from those terrifying creatures.
You're welcome.
I had just received the most unusual visitor when those brutes appeared and attacked. Yes, a Quetzal. Arrived with a message tied around her neck. What's a Quetzal? They're a type of winged snake from Azteca. They're all extinct now. Well, they're supposed to be. Maybe this one hadn't heard. Quetzals were known to be vicious and protective, or occasionally tame. I'll let you find out what type she is. If you gently collect the Quetzal from the garden, we can have a look at the message she's carrying.
Alright, guys, that is Azteca. That is the name for World 9.
You step up to the Quetzal. She's some sort of winged snake. A little bit cute, even. She seems to like you.
Yes, well done. Now try to slip the message off her neck. Ah, you got the message and didn't lose any fingers. Good, good. Nice, Quetzal. Clever girl. It says, Great magicians of Bartleby, Azteca trembles in the shadow of Xibalba. Please come at once for our salvation. It is signed by 3 names, Pakal Redmask, Tezcat 3-Star, and Zaylen Reedwalker. Why, there's a spiral key here. I thought they were all lost when Azteca was destroyed by a great comet a decade ago. But perhaps we were all wrong, and Azteca persists. Quick, let us look through the telescope at the top of the observatory.
Ooh.
You see a new spiral world, or more accurately, a very, very old world. The comet that encircles the world looks like a bad omen to you.
Oh boy. We're in trouble. A good person who has to do bad things to help people. Well, that would be the Dishonored games.
For the longest time, I could only see a cloud of dust in the night sky. The Aztecosaurs are the oldest race in the spiral. Their ancestors lived in the first world before it shattered. I assumed Azteca was lost, but perhaps there is yet. I'm reminiscing too much, aren't I? You must take this Quetzal and her message back to Cyrus Drake at Ravenwood immediately.
But yeah, the Dishonored games are a pretty good example of you having to do some bad things in order to help people. If you've ever heard of those games, Monty. Especially the first one, that's the one I know the best. I didn't quite finish Dishonored 2, and I have not played Death of the Outsider. Come on.
Oh, finally, the wizard returns. What do you have with you? A Quetzal. I had no idea Azteca still survived. It is a place of the oldest powers and greatest legend. This message you recovered is fascinating. Clearly a cry for help. Someone really should investigate and see what is going on. You had best bring this news to Headmaster Ambrose.
Oh, hello, wizard. Did I just summon you? Cyrus sent you here? Is it myth-related?
No.
A Quetzal messenger from Azteca. You say the poor creature was being chased by Morganth's minions. Oh, very worrisome. Let's take a look at that message. Oh, my. A plea for help against the forces of Shadow. Years ago, Azteca was cut off from the rest of the spiral by a great comet. Many believed it was destroyed. But I was not so sure. The spiral now reveals this world to us in its darkest hour. It falls upon us to act. Take the key this brave Quetzal brought us and travel through Bartleby's spiral door to Azteca. Find this Pakal red mask and bring light to drive
Super Mario
away the
Thousand Year Door
shadows.
coming to Nintendo Switch?
Go
Okay.
quickly, young wizard, but be careful. I suspect Morganth's hand in this somewhere.
Alright guys, we are moving on to Azteca officially after that little intro segment. We are headed to the Zocalo, also known as the hub for Azteca. And we'll do a brief journey there before we divert and do the million damage with my fire wizard. Well, Azteca, we're moving on. We are officially in World 9.
By Mother Moon, I cannot quite believe it. I was afraid I would remain alone and be forced to see our light extinguished.
Nope.
I am Pakal Redmask, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells that guided our messenger to you. But as you see, I stand alone at the edge of the City of 3 Winds. My allies, Tezcat 3-Star and Zaylen Reedwalker, are lost. The comet Xibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she has laid waste with her Umbra Legion. My allies are gone. I beg your help. Confront the crazed Thunderhorns at 3 points, beyond the Zocalo, to learn what happened to Tezcat 3-Star.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do an introduction here, guys. Let's take a look. Alright, this is Azteca. This kind of gives me the feel of, like, ancient, like the ancient dinosaurs era. So now we are headed to 3 points, the area just beyond this zone. So we are level 82. We're not quite able to get the death-specific aura, but I will show what it is. We may have to restore the Star School trainer, though, for it. But it's called Virulence. Maybe I have treasure cards. If I don't, then we'll go over that next time. Okay, so I don't. Alright guys, so this is where our journey with Sabrina is going to stop. We're going to divert to my fire wizard and go deal 1,000,000 damage. Alright, let's get her out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Alright, here we go. Alright, so, to deal 1,000,000 damage, how exactly do you do that? Well, you don't, but you do. So, here is our clue. We have a lot of clues, actually. So, we're gonna hang out with my fire wizard for a minute, and I'm going to use a certain spell. I'm debating which one to actually use. I've got a couple ideas. I could use my S'more Machine, which is a shadow magic spell. We learn more about those in World 10. Or I could use my Scion of Fire. Kind of thinking. I think S'more Machine's gonna be more consistent, because in order for Scion of Fire to get its double damage bonus, the enemy has to have 6 wards on it, which honestly is not gonna be that hard because we're gonna have that. You know, let's do it. Alright, so again, how do you get to 1,000,000 damage? Or beyond that? Well, the answer is simple. Well, it's not simple actually, but so what I can use is, there are cards called Sharpened and Potent. They are astral spells. We get these, I believe, in Azteca, or somewhere nearby. So the Sharpened Blade adds 10 percentage points to a positive charm spell. This includes the Fire Blade, so it becomes a 45% Fire Blade. You can use this in combination with a normal one to basically have a double blade. Kind of like how Sabrina has it now with the gear that she has. Well, we're going to repeat that. We're also going to do that with the Balance Blade, the Elemental. We're going to do the same thing. And we're going to have 2 of these. Oops. So we got double blade. Okay, good. We're also going to do the same thing with the Fire Trap and the Elemental Trap. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add Potent Trap into there. And we've also got stuff on my Fire Wizard's gear that we are also going to make use of. Yeah, this deck is going to be very, very large. This might be tricky, actually, to get the cards that I need when I need them. Alright. Okay, so it's Fire Trap. There's another one that the Fire School gets in particular. It's called Backdraft. This one is an X-rank spell. It gives you plus 15% damage per pip to the next fire spell. We may have to utilize the treasure cards. Alright, treasure cards. Yeah, there's a lot. It's gonna take a lot of stuff in order to get to 1,000,000 damage, but we'll get there. We'll get there, friends. And then Feint is gonna be a huge one with this as well. Double Feint. Yeah, this is nuts. Even just thinking about this is kind of insane. Trying to think of the best way to do 1,000,000 damage. So I'm gonna go find a spot where I can have an enemy. I'm thinking Lady Blackhope and Unicorn Way is probably going to be my best target because she only has the 1 minion. And there's no way they could kill me in 1,000,000 years even if they tried. So we're going to go there. And then I'm going to keep setting up my deck. I'm going to be looking and see what other treasure cards I have. Maybe I go buy some. I want to make sure I have the right pet. Yep, Princess Amber. She's my little sun serpent pet. Okay. Alright, so this is Lady Blackhope's tower, so I'm gonna go back into my deck. Okay. And then, obviously, I want to have Furnace in there. That is the fire-specific astral. that I can use. What other treasure cards do I have? Do I have treasure card Feint? I don't. But I could buy one. I'm going to make a shopping list here. Okay, so I've got double fuel, triple fuel actually, because of part of my Fire Wizard's gear. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. Alright, so I'm gonna make a mark here, go to the commons and go to the bazaar. And look for a treasure card Feint, fuel, and fire trap, primarily. And an elemental trap if I can find one. Which I'm sure those are all gonna be available, because they're pretty common cards. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I haven't done this in a long time. I already have the badge, but... You know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have some fun. Come on. Come on, game. I know you're old. I know you're from 08, but come on. Alright, because we've already got the blades in the treasure deck that I wanted. Okay, fire... Alright, so we're gonna buy one of these. We've already got treasure card fire blades, so we're fine. Got a treasure card fuel. I think that was it for the fire cards. I'm gonna quick run through though. Yes. Alright, so let's go to death and let's look for Feint. Alright, so it's a treasure card Feint. And we're looking for an elemental trap. Okay, so we got that. I think that was it. Let's take a look. Yep, fuel. And then, yep, the elemental trap. Alright guys, I think we got enough damage. It's gonna be insane, but it's gonna be fun. So, try to do 1,000,000 damage. If this does not get me to 1,000,000 damage, I don't know what will. There's a lot of cards. But you need a lot of cards though, so it's fine. Alright, back we go. Let's try to do 1,000,000 damage. Maybe we'll hit the damage cap of 2,000,000, who knows, but... And I'm not gonna be able to discard anything, so it's... This is gonna take a while, my friends, so I'm not gonna be surprised. Please don't get bored. I mean, if you get bored, I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not gonna blame you guys if you get bored watching this. Alright. 1,000,000 damage! Let's go! Let's do this! Alright, what cards am I picking up? Alright, I'm already picking up some of the cards that I need. And I'll be able to keep track of what cards I already casted, because I can hover over her. So I can avoid accidentally casting 2 enhanced of the same thing. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I'm getting a bit of a rush right now, you guys. Alright, so that's a sharpened blade. That's one thing that I need. Alright, Dux, this is for you, man! 1,000,000 damage! Or maybe 2,000,000 if we have enough cards, but... We'll see, my friend. I just looked up how this game was developed. and is written using mainly C++ and a very simple scripting program called Lua. Huh. Okay. It'd be cool to make endgames with the Wizard101 engine. I like this style. Oh yeah, I agree. Okay, so I already did... Okay, so I don't want to use Potent Trap on that elemental because I've already done that. And this is something I'm going to have to keep track of pretty religiously. So I'll start casting the cards that I know for sure I haven't done yet. And as I start casting the cards, the pool is going to get whittled down, so then it's going to be easier to tell what I haven't done yet. At the start, it's going to be kind of tricky. But I'll be able to tell as time goes on. Okay, yeah, because I've done Potent Fuel and Potent Elemental Trap, so I don't... Okay, so I could cast those two cards. And that's the Enhanced Elemental, the Sharpened one, so I'm going to go ahead and cast the normal one. Because then that's my base deck. I'm going to do my treasure cards last, so then it's easier to keep track of things. And then I can have my entire hand of treasure cards, and then we'll be done. I do know that I haven't done Potent Trap on the normal Fire Trap yet. So I do know that I can get that out of the pool. Light choice affect outcome in the game? Yeah. I love the games where your choices have an impact, and the first game I played that had that dynamic was Dishonored. Infamous! You goofball. You are funny. I just read the last message. You're funny. Oh, yeah. Yep, and that's the fire blade from my pet, because she gives me one. Alright, so then that's the balance blade from my gear. She was hot, came out and was... Yeah, that's a good point. Infamous. I agree. Okay. So the traps on her right now are all the potent ones for the most part. Furnace is gonna be the card that I cast absolutely last because, you know, it only lasts for 4 rounds. Alright, so I'm gonna cast the regular fuel on her because I've already got the enhanced one. That'll help whittle down the pool of cards that I still have to cast. Yeah, and that's going to be another thing that I'm going to try and do, is if I've casted the enhanced version, to cast the normal version to try and mitigate confusion. And I'm also going to do that with the elemental trap next turn. Okay. Elemental. So that's that card out of the deck. Are you fighting really low-level enemies to get high damage? Yeah. Because this is going to take a lot of time to cast all the prep that I need to do 1,000,000 damage. Rank 1 and rank 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's intentional, Infamous. I need time. If I'm fighting high-level enemies trying to do this, I'm not going to have enough time. The skeleton enemies and lost souls in the streets. Yeah, that would be from the very, very beginning. Like the first thing you do. Yeah. Yeah, it's the very first thing that any player does. Alright, and I did cast the potent fire traps. I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. I've drawn both feints, but I have not drawn another potent yet. But then I'll be casting both of those once I get one. Okay. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate the heals. Yeah, literally, she will not let them kill me because I've got heals on my pet. It's awesome. Yeah, your pets can heal you if you breed them to do so. If you breed them to get specific traits, they can heal you. Alright, there's a potent. So now I'm gonna do the double feint the next 2 rounds, and then we'll go from there based on what's left. I feel like for the most part, most of the traps have been casted at this point, so I think it's just blades and then treasure cards that are left. For the most part. I'm starting to get that vibe that that's what's left, is blades and treasure cards, and then we can cast Scion of Fire. And get our damage. Yep, there's Scion of Fire, so we'll use the Epic and enhance it. It should have increased the damage, but... Okay, that's a sharpened blade. Have I casted any normal fire blades yet? No. I did cast the one that Amber gives me, though. So I will go ahead and enhance it. Just to clean up my hand. To be able to draw more cards. And so then I can keep track of things. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Because this could fail if I make one error. Eternal Torment. Lady Black Hope. Doomed to being an Eternal Spectre. You walk in stalling her just to hit her with a... Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing, Infamous. Okay, so my hand is clear. My primary deck is clear. So I've casted everything that I can. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do my blades first, and then I'll start drawing treasure cards. But we are looking pretty good. We're actually making good time as well. It's not been taking too long either. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot out loud here just to make sure that I nail this on point. Because I want this to be correct, because I kind of did this on the fly. I didn't pre-plan for this. I probably should have, but we may be fine. Alright. So that's my last primary card. Let's start going for the treasure deck. And then just draw whatever and kind of do it in, you know, whatever order we can. It doesn't really matter. Because this is all that's left. I know, it's the suspense, you guys. Are we gonna hit 1,000,000? We probably will. We'll see. And if nothing else, then I can send this to Arcor, my little brother, and be like, hey, I hit the new damage cap if I hit 2,000,000. Okay, so I'm starting to run out of treasure cards, which is good because we're getting to the tail end of the prep. I could have brought in Backdraft and used it, but the problem with Backdraft is it's an X-rank spell, so it's going to take every single pip that I have, which is going to make it take a while to get enough pips again for Scion of Fire. Oh, alright, that's the last card. Now it's just a matter of casting these and... going for it. Yeah, casting these, furnace, and diving. kind of epic, you guys. I'm gonna see. I'm really interested to see if I can pull this off on the fly. With a rough estimation of how much damage I need. Or how much prep I need, rather. Because damage I know how to shoot for. But it's just the prep to do so. I'm really enjoying this. And then I can show Dux that, yeah, you don't need help from other players to do this. Because he was asking me earlier in the stream when I first brought this up, like, you don't even need help from other people? Nope. You can do this entirely on your own. It takes a while, but it works. Yeah, look at all the traps and blades that are spinning around. Like, this is just nuts. Imagine doing this to someone in PvP. You would get killed before you'd be able to do something like this, Infamous. Like, you would not be able to survive that long, this long in PvP, trust me. You might get lucky to get a couple blades and a couple traps off before you have to strike and hit someone, but if you're gonna do PvP mode. Does it not let you battle people who are really low level? I don't think so. I think it groups you with, pairs you with people that are around the same level as you, because I have dabbled in it in the past. And I think it groups you based on similarly leveled players. So I would be fighting against people in the 160s, maybe 150s, 170s range. Well, 170 is the new cap with Wallaroo, but... like gods in the PvP. Oh yeah! There are certainly people out there who are very, very skilled in PvP. I've seen people's, like, tags above their heads that, you know, like they're PvP warlords or something, and they're crazy. Alright, this is Furnace. This is the fire-specific astral spell, and then we are gonna see if we can do 1,000,000! Master rank online? Nice. Alright, guys! Dux! This is for you, man! Can we breach 1,000,000? 1,000,000 damage! Hands are off the keyboard. Let's see. Here we go. Watch all those cards and blades just flying. I know. Did we do it? We hit 2,000,000 damage. Tree is so smug about it too. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I don't have another card, so we're out of here. Alright, well then. 2,000,000 damage! We hit the new damage cap, friends! Oh my god. That was great! That's freaking awesome! That was a lot of cards. But we did it! Alright, I'll refill my Fire Wizard's mana all the way later. I'm gonna end off the stream here, friends. That was a really fun thing to do with you guys. Hitting the new damage cap. Alright, well, I will catch you guys later. Maybe after I come back from dinner with family, because I'm gonna go to dinner with them, because my brother's in town. I will catch you guys next time.